How was it playing here at Gonzaga?
It was a lot of fun. I mean, the atmosphere, you see it on TV, and it looks loud, and you hear about it, but when you're actually out there, it's kind of overwhelming, really, how loud it actually is. Like, you can't really explain.
Let's go, y'all. Still 10 feet and 14 LC. Let's reach Gonzaga.
They're collapsing, just like everybody else is doing to us. They're digging on us. They're not giving you much room. And you can still score. Shot base, pass base, dribble, they collapse, pick it out, get it right back in. Pick it out, get it right back in, okay? Let's go extra time. Okay, take it, but keep boxing out. Okay? And don't get beat transition. Now get beat transition. No back.
Cross number 30, Mike March.
How about just experience in general playing here at Gonzaga?
Oh, it was great having the atmosphere. You don't ever have that big of a fan base getting yelling at you, just making fun of you. It's just a great experience. This whole atmosphere.
Could you guys hear yourselves think out there when you have the ball?
We actually did practice with music blaring, so we kind of got used to it. But it got a little chaotic. But sometimes on our help side defense, we couldn't hear each other say backside or screen. So every now and then we couldn't hear each other.
What was more intimidating, just the venue itself with how loud it is, or how talented the guys are you're playing against?
This whole atmosphere actually makes me want to play harder, so that part wasn't intimidating. It's just the size difference. But other than that, it's still great competition. If you play people better than you, you still improve, and I just think the whole atmosphere is great.
Talk to me some about it. Every time you were on the floor, you had a guy at least about 7 foot tall guarding you. What's that like?
I grew up with it from when I was in freshman year. I got used to it. I've always been undersized. I've been always playing the post at 6'6", guarding people at 6'9" and above. So it was really not too much of a new experience for me, but it's a great experience still.
As a team, what do you guys think you take away from this? It's a great memory, but do you guys think you learned anything out here against that great competition?
We learned that we can actually still stay together. We didn't really give up as a team. We still continued talking to each other in huddles, saying we got this, and just kept supporting. We have a good support on and off the bench.
Playing guys like this, we experience playing someone that big, and then we go against someone 6 inches shorter than them next week, and it's just going to be like, oh.
It's a good lead up to the conference play?
Yeah.
You guys excited about conference play?
We are.
All right, Trey and Tommy from Clarkson High School, playing on that court to Gonzaga's court here. Talk about the experience tonight, what it was like to play again together on this kind of occasion.
I mean, this is great. I mean, this is a program that you look up to as a little kid and dream of playing for, and to get to play against them, I mean, it's a dream come true.
What about for you, Tommy?
It was a great experience. I've always wanted to play on this floor. I've watched these guys since I was little, just like Chris said, so I had a great time. It was fun.
Is it about the same sound level in this building as Clarkson High School, or a little bit different? Or?
A little bit different, yeah.
A little, yeah, just a teeny bit. Out in warm-ups, I couldn't quite hear anything, so.
Trey, as far as being one of the guards out there trying to, get the ball moving up the floor, is it hard to hear, hard to think what you're doing, where the ball is going to be going?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much impossible to communicate plays and stuff like that, so we had to rely on huddles during fouls, and timeouts really was the only time we got to communicate.
Your hands seemed to be on in the first half. What happened there? What was that about? It was good.
I felt good, and the shot, once I saw the first one go down, I thought might as well keep shooting, and then kind of cooled off in a second.
So, Coach, good game. What do you guys take away from this, besides a great memory?
It is. It's hard to look past that. It's a great memory for these guys to be able to play the number 12 team in the country in this type of environment. And I think from a basketball standpoint, one thing that we can take away is just confidence in who we are and what we do. We were prepared to maybe have to tweak a little bit of how we approach offense and mainly the offensive end, but we really just kept doing what we've been doing all year and moving the basketball and getting inside and playing inside out, and we were still able to get open shots, good shots against the number 12 team in the country, and so hopefully our guys can have some confidence coming away with it.
Yeah, it seemed like as the game wore on, eventually their size and their talent started showing up and started making a difference. But for the first 15 or so minutes there, you guys, what you were doing seemed to be working well. You take away a few turnovers, you guys were right there and there with them. What was working so well at the start for you guys?
I think they really wanted them to pound the ball inside, rightfully so, which is way bigger than us. And we were trying to take that away. They only shot 4 threes in the first half, and in the second half, I think they finally just decided we got to loosen this defense up and started knocking down some threes. Unfortunately, the game of basketball in college is 40 minutes long. It would have been nice if it was a 10 or 15-minute game, but that's what happens. Over 40 minutes, their size, their speed, their strength, it eventually just wears us down, and we make enough mistakes where
it had to be kind of good feeling though, matching them shot for shot early on. I mean, you had Sabota was making, you had guys making the open shots when they were open.
Exactly, and that's what it takes. You have got to make shots in games like this. Nick did a good job inside, giving us a little confidence on offense, and then Trey's threes in the first half were huge. It's almost like we took a sigh of relief and everybody calmed down and gave us all some confidence.
It's a huge test right before conference play starts up. You like where your team's at now?
Yeah, it's hard not to. I know that we didn't win tonight, but we're still walking out of here 9-0, and it's hard to complain about much when you are 9-0.
So you learn a lot from this. You at least learn enough that these games are always worth it. You think so?
No question. No question. We feel blessed to have the opportunity to play here, and we do it every year if we could.
Great, Coach. Thanks a lot.
Yep.